It says, who should be the starting X-Men team for the MCU? Let me cook, bro. Since we do know that the X-Men are rebooting with a new cast in the MCU after Secret Wars, people are wondering what that new roster of the X-Men is going to look like. Bro, let me cook so hard because my opinion is correct. I've never missed. I've never had a bad opinion, right, guys? Starting with the obvious, Professor X, but like, we're not even gonna talk about that because like, the fuck. Let's get to the actual team. Let's get another thing out of the way right now, too. Wolverine is not going to be on this team. He should not be on the team in the first X-Men film and maybe even the second X-Men film, I can't lie. Maybe this is a crazy comparison, but I feel like having Wolverine be on the founding X-Men team is like having Spider-Man be on the founding Avengers team. You just can't have it yet. Like, wait a little bit first. Anyways, let's get the obvious out of the way. Cyclops is on this team. If you don't want Cyclops on this team, you touch minors if I had to get. No, but like, obviously though, Cyclops needs to be the leader of this team. He needs to be the Captain America figure of this team. Like, we all know this. If you know ball, no, it's not even ball knowledge. If you know, you know. We're getting lots of teases of Cyclops in Avengers Doomsday. I mean, they're just teasing the tip right now. But by the time we get to the X-Men film and the reboot, like, come on, bro. Like, give us that full leader of the X-Men. Come on. Obviously, Jean Grey is going to be on this team too. Not going to go too much into depth because it's pretty much confirmed at this point that Sadie Sink is playing Jean Grey in the MCU, so she's pretty much obviously going to be on this team. Considering I already mentioned two of the members of this team, this is basically going to be a loose adaptation of the first class team from the comic. But it's not going to be exactly the same, but just yeah, loose adaptation, okay? Meaning, of course, Beast will also play a role on this team. I think this is also almost without a doubt that he's going to be in this movie. I feel like he was very underutilized in those original X-Men films before they went back in time. Such a beloved character in the X-Men, like, come on. With that, we also got Iceman, who's also on the first class team. I feel like he brings a nice youthful energy to the team, you know? Cast Noah Schnapp. I'm just joking, guys. Calm down. That was a joke. Yeah, Iceman brings that youthful tone, so I think he would be pretty nice, being like the younger brother of the group. Lastly, from that first class team, Angel. I think Angel being kind of like helping with like the funding, if that makes sense, you know, being like a rebellious rich kid, like it fits well. Like, it's a nice dynamic. However, I'm adding two more characters. Just add Storm to the first class team. Who gives a fuck that she's not on there in the original? Like, who cares? I know that she's introduced in the giant-sized expansion of the X-Men team, like, you know, with Wolverine, Colossus, Nightcrawler. I don't give a fuck. Storm is quite literally the X-Woman. She is the X-Woman. Like, it just makes sense to have Storm on the team. It would be such a miss to not have Storm on this X-Men. Like, it doesn't matter if it's a first-class team. Just say that she was one of the first students. You know what I mean? Like who cares? Again, like, it's Storm. I feel like you have to have Storm. My final character, honorable mention Bishop. I really wanted to add Bishop, but low-key I kind of held back because I don't know if they could do it in a way that, like, makes sense. But add him as soon as possible, because Bishop, he has such a cool design. I always love his character, but last character is Darwin. Fuck it, bro. Y'all might think I'm insane for putting Darwin on a first-class team, but you know what? Did it back in 2011. I think he needs redemption. Bro. They put Darwin on a first-class team back in the X-Men first-class movie and then killed him. The man that can't die died. How about we run it back, bro? How about we run it back? Low-key, yo. Like, come on. I feel like it could kind of work. This would be my X-Men team in the MCU's reboot, and low-key, like, I fuck with this so hard. I think this is genuinely the best route they can go with that X-Men team. You get aspects of the original first-class group from the comics, but then adding characters like Storm and Darwin just adds a little bit of extra, like, necessities to the team, I guess, you know, due to popularity of Storm, or, like, you know, redemption for Darwin. I don't know if 7 characters is too much to have, like, on the field right away, but, like, low-key, like, I don't care. They can make it work. I don't know. I feel like this group, I think it cooks.